Good morning, Internet, and welcome to the May long weekend version of the Scoreboard Your Morning Report. Taking us back some 70 plus years, I think this is the day we used to say the 24th of May, the Queen's birthday. If we don't get a holiday, we'll all run away. Well, it's a holiday today, that's for sure, and but not a holiday from scores and hockey. It was a big weekend since we've been on the air last, so let's catch up on what's going on. In the NHL, Saturday's game, Florida 2, Carolina 1 in overtime. And on Sunday, excuse me, Dallas 2 at Vegas 3 in overtime. I think this is the first time in the NHL history that the first four games in the semifinals have all been in overtime. So the fans are getting their money's worth down in the Sun Belt, because that's where Florida, Carolina, Dallas, and Vegas all exist in the Sun Belt. And of course, those series are now both 2-0 leads for the Florida Panthers and for the Vegas Golden Knights. A little closer to home. Well, before we get on to that, I guess we have to talk about Sunday's game where Quebec did eliminate Halifax from the final. So Quebec Ramparts will be going to the Memorial Cup. In that, though, I must report that ex-Brockville Brave Evan Boucher finished with 9 goals in the playoffs. I think Halifax played 20 games. He had 9 goals, and he scored a goal in each of the last 3 games for Halifax. In fact, in the deciding game, which they lost 2-1, when the Ramparts scored with about 7 minutes left in the game, Evan had the only goal for Halifax. So it's been a good year. He's committed to Ottawa U, but he also has an invite to an NHL team. So we're wishing the very best to Evan Boucher. Let's take a look at this now. Boy, what can we say here? London 1 at Peterborough 2. That was last night. And guess what? That was curtains for the London Knights as the Peterborough Petes move on to the Memorial Cup. And of course, we all know who number 8 for the Peterborough Petes is, from Brockville, Gavin White. There he is. Gavin holding up, I think it's the Robertson Trophy representing the OHL Championship. Second year in a row for Gavin. He was with Hamilton Bulldogs last year and gets to make that trip to the Memorial Cup again. So congratulations, and as Brian Amer would call him, Garvin. Yeah, so that was it. And you see the red lines through Monday's game. There's no need. The Knights are out, and Peterborough's on their way to Kamloops to play in the Memorial Cup. Takes me back 1958, some 60 some years ago. I went to every game in the Memorial Cup. That was the Regina Pats, with Bill Hickey, Terry Harper, Kenny Walters, playing against the Hull Ottawa Canadians, Ralph Backstrom, Bobby Russo, Terry Gray, and Billy Carter, Jeff's dad. In fact, Jeff's dad scored a couple of goals in the second game when the Hull Ottawa came back to win 4-2. But I was at every game in that series in that year. Boy, I didn't get to any other Memorial Cups, but that one was a big one, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Every game. Guess that's not the one we wanted. Oh, here we are here. Centennial Cup. Brooks Bandits beat Battleford 4-0 in the championship game yesterday. That's the third Centennial Cup in a row for Battleford. Previously, in the semifinal, they had shut out the Ottawa Junior Senators 3-0. Top-notch goaltending there for those Brooks Bandits. Takes me back 13 years ago when Brockville Braves were playing there, and we lost in that semifinal game. We were shut out as well, but it was only 2-0 against the eventual winners, the Vernon Vipers. That's 2010 in Dauphin, Manitoba, the Centennial Cup, Brockville Braves. Well, that's it for today, folks. We'll be back live tomorrow with the update such as it is. I think there's going to be a dearth of scores, but we're going to be